Look, the brutal truth on your self-improvement journey is that not only does it take time, but it takes self-belief, it takes faith. And if you don't have faith in yourself, or if you're not doing this for someone that means more than you, then you will not get there. If I was never going to start working out for something that was more than myself, or for something that I truly wanted and truly desired, then I was not going to get there. If I didn't have a definite purpose, I was not going to get there. If I did not plan out what it is I wanted and make sure I got up every day at certain time periods and I managed my time and go get it, I would not have it. You see, to the self-improvement and entrepreneur journey is that pretty much if you don't start, you're never going to see progress. Pretty much that if you never try and enhance your mind, if you never invest in yourself, you're going to be in the same place. You see, and it's hard to truly realize that. It's hard to truly change your habits. It's hard to truly change your ways. You ever see somebody like, oh, dang, he's a drunk. I hope he one day gets his life together. It's hard for them to get their life together because there's a lot of things that they got to change that's become normal. You see, and that's why I want to tell y'all, you have to change your normal habits. You have to change your daily habits, and changing your daily habits is like changing your subconscious. It takes time. It takes discipline. And if you don't have discipline on this self-improvement journey, you will not get very far. On this self-improvement journey, you will falter. You will fail. Something you need to truly have your reason, have your why. Your why is going to be something that motivates you and that pushes you further every single day. And if you can't find a strong enough why on this self-improvement journey, then you will not self-improve. If you can't find a strong enough why that you want to look better, a strong enough why that you want to get stronger, a strong enough why that you want to have money, or a strong enough why that you want to one day live good, then you will not live good. Then you will not look better. Then you will not do none of this stuff. Then you have to figure out what it is your why is. And when you don't have your why, then you falter. You see, a lot of people skip over it. They say, okay, your self-improvement journey, this is what you need to do. You need to do this, this, and that. But they never tell you to go ahead and bunker down and figure out what your why is. They never tell you that you need to have a strong why to start. If you don't have a strong foundation, say I'm building a house. If the house doesn't have a strong foundation, it will falter. It will crash down. So you need to make sure it's just like yourself. Your body is a temple. You always hear people say your body is a temple. Treat your body like a temple. Treat your mind like a temple. Have a strong foundation for your mind and have a strong foundation for your body. So I always tell y'all, go get the books to read, to invest in yourself. I always tell y'all to go ahead and start working out so nobody can take what is yours away from you. I always tell y'all that, this journey is hard. I always tell y'all that this journey is hard. I never come on camera and say, oh, this entrepreneur shit is easy as fuck. All you got to do is pick up a camera and just get on here talking. On this entrepreneur journey, it's so easy. All you got to do is just write a few words on a clothing brand and you can sell it for like $1 million. You can get $1 million. No, it's never going to be that easy. No, it's never things in this world that's going to make you that much fast money that easy. You see, the entrepreneur and self-improvement journey, they're both tied into each other simply because entrepreneurs have to self-improve every single day. We have to get better every single day. We have to make some progress every single day. We have to get better 1% every day. And if we don't, then we risk falling behind. And if we fall behind and we just keep falling behind, then we're going to eventually fall off. And when we fall off, it's so much harder to get it back at the top. I told you guys when I went to go learn about a clothing brand and I took my time away from YouTube, when I could have been doing them both at the same time, it made my algorithm, it made me go the lowest in the algorithm. I had no views. I had 3 views. I had 1 view on the video. You see, whenever it is you try and switch up your algorithm on YouTube, you get less views. And so I'm trying to tell y'all right now that the same thing will happen to your journey if you switch up. The same thing will happen to your journey if you pretty much don't stay consistent with it, if you don't become disciplined with it. And when I say become a discipline with your journey, I'm saying you need to make sure you manage your time right. When I was playing football, my coach would give me a 2-a-day list, or whenever we practice, like 2-a-day lists. They always give you 2-a-day lists. Like, all right, be up at this time. We're going to be practicing at this time. Come see us then. I would take that list and I went on to go ahead and make it about my daily life. I would say, all right, I'm going to do work here. I'm going to do this here. I'm going to make my Discord there. See, I'm always working. And on this entrepreneur journey and this self-improvement journey, you have to always be working. You see, this is only for workaholics, I would say. The only way to get to the top is to become a workaholic. And the only reason you're becoming a workaholic now is to one day chill, right? I don't know your reason. I don't know your why. So go ahead and comment down below what your reason is. Your reason or your why could be somebody a family member that you lost. It could be a sibling that you have. It could be your mother. Goddamn, comment it down below so I know who it is you're doing it for. Because if I never know who it is you're doing it for, I'm never going to be able to truly just reach to you. I'm trying to reach to, whoever it is that want to get to the end of the video. I'm trying to reach the person that's going to watch the end of the video so that they can self-improve, or so that they can learn the brutal truth, so they can understand and be more enlightened on their entrepreneur and self-improvement journey. It took a time for me to be able to come on this camera and be able to say so many different things. It took time for me to learn what it was I learned. And when you learn something that's truly vast and truly inspiring, you need to share it. I feel like you need to share it with the world, because there's a lot more people who can grow from it. Like, you ever heard a teacher who said, ask your question? Because shoot, if you don't ask your question, you might be a whole bunch of other people who had the same question but just didn't want to ask. That's exactly what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's a lot of people that's probably looking for the game that I have. That's why I come on camera. That's why I tell y'all to go ahead and uplift yourselves. Because one day I wanted to uplift myself. One day I wish somebody would have told me what it was I needed to do to become stronger. Because one day I wish somebody would have told me the brutal truths about the entrepreneur journey. Or I wish they would have told me the brutal truths about the self-improvement journey. Because they the goddamn same thing. If I would have learned that they were the same thing back then in 8th grade, I would have been like, oh, I'm an entrepreneur now. I'd be like, oh, this journey hard as fuck. I'd be like, oh, okay. But I still wanted it. I wanted it because it was my definite purpose. I wanted it because it was something that I desired so much. So if you don't have desire, you're not going to be able to make it to the end of this video. If you don't have desire, you're not going to be able to make it to the end of your entrepreneur journey. You're not going to be able to make it to the end of your self-improvement journey. You're not going to be able to self-improve if you do not desire something that's beyond yourself. If you do not desire that perfect body, or if you do not desire strength for such a cruel reason. You see, the brutal truth about the self-improvement journey is that the only reason we self-improve is because we went through something hard. And I want to say we went through something hard because I went through being homeless. I went through, being evicted. I went through a lot of things in my life, not the trauma dump or anything like it. I'm just trying to come on here and start to feel you. I'm trying to come on here and be real with you. The only way to get to the top is to go through something that was, either extremely advanced, or to have a very driving factor, or have somebody that's going to push you, or have something in your mind that you don't want to go back to. You need to draw on that. And you see, that's the brutal truth about the self-improvement journey, is that a lot of us that's truly trying to improve, and that's becoming these workaholics, or working through something. We're working through the pain of something. We're working to something. We have desire. We desire something. This is our definite purpose. And when you have a definite purpose and you have such a strong desire, you achieve it. You ever heard they say that luck meets opportunity, and opportunity is just from you working? So if you continue working, you're going to find your opportunity, and luck is going to hit you. And luck can hit you, and one of your clothing pieces selling. Luck can hit you and your brand taking off. Luck can hit you and somebody finding your brand or finding your website saying that they want to buy it from you. All you got to do is keep self-improving. All you got to do is keep marketing yourself. And now I need to turn this more into self-improvement. So in self-improvement, I would say, if you're doing it just for the girls, then you got to look deeper in yourself. You got to look deeper in yourself. You got to look and find the tiniest detail to why you're doing it for the girls. Why do you feel like this is something that you need to fix? And once you can figure all those little tiny details about yourself out, you're going to be able to find your path. And whenever you're able to find your path, you're going to be able to teach to other people. And that's exactly what it is I'm doing. If you say, okay, cool, I think I could be able to do this just like you, I'm going to go ahead and pick up a camera. Go ahead and use that very phone that you're probably watching this on and start making videos. See, you're never going to be able to learn unless you dive in that water. That's another truth about the entrepreneur journey. Like, you're never going to be able to truly learn and truly progress if you don't dive in the water. Many people say, okay, I want to make sure this is perfect. I want to make sure my website for my brand is perfect. I want to make sure before I start talking to all the girls, I want to make sure I have everything that I'm planned out to say. Whenever I planned out to say stuff, when I went to go talk to a girl, after I had made sure my skincare and all had my self-care was all good, I would falter. I would stutter because it's like I'm trying to read a script. If you don't just go in there and flow with it, going in there and just flowing with it is the only way to get her number. Going there and just flowing with it and know that you got to compliment her and just talk to her as a person, that's the only way to get to know her. Going into the clothing brand market, or going to any kind of different market, or going into any kind of different business, you need to just dive in that water. You need to learn what it is they like. You need to learn what it is that's modern. Learn what it is that's coming out in order to get far. To be honest, the brutal truth about the self-improvement and entrepreneur journey is that not only is it lonely, but it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work, man. This journey is going to take you a lot of work. This journey is not going to come in 10 days. This journey is not going to come in a month. It's taken me 7 months just to get hundreds of subs. I looked on ChatGPT. They said that's slow growth. But guess what? Even if we're growing slow, I still desire something. I desire to see y'all at the top. I desire to be at the top with y'all. At the end of the day, I just want to make sure all my people straight. And when you watch on one of my videos, you become one of my people. So sub up, like the video, and know that the brutal truth about the self-improvement journey is that everybody is doing this for something that's more than them. So if you want to get to the top, you got to do it for something that's more than you. And to be honest, I can't even stretch this video any longer. It could be 5 minutes, it could be 4 minutes, it could be 3 minutes. The video is just me telling y'all that you have to have desire to truly achieve something that's beyond yourself, and that you have faith in yourself to know that you can get there. You need to become delusional. If you can't become delusional with it, then you'll never have it. If you can't become delusional with it, when everybody tells you to stop, when your mom comes downstairs to tell you to stop, to cut off the camera, like Speed Mom did, or to go ahead and say, all right, it's time to go ahead and stop doing what you're doing, and what's the next plan? All right, you're selling these digital products, but what's the next plan? When are you gonna get that job? when everybody tells you to get that job, that's how you know it's time to just lock in on your craft. When everybody tells you to go ahead and do the bot option is to get the 9 to 5. When everybody tells you to do what everybody else does for the rest of their life and that they never make millions with, that's how you know that's the bot option and that's not the option to follow. That's how you know when it's time to improve and go ahead and self-improve on your entrepreneur journey, self-improve on, whatever it is you want to do. You want to get your body straight, self-improve on getting your body straight. All you have to do is just keep bunkering down and stacking days. Because if you don't stack days, then you never start. And if you never start, then you never have progress. And stacking days is simply progress. All I'm telling you to do is to stack your days and understand that you have to do this for something that's more than yourself and become delusional with it. Because if I were to never become delusional with just me speaking on this camera, because I'm literally talking to no one right now. I'm delusional. I'm delusional as fuck. I'm talking to nobody. Nobody could ever click on this video and it would just be out. I'm delusional with it. Because guess what? This is something that I want to do. I'm hoping that someone clicks on this video. I'm supporting myself to the greatest ability that I have, to the greatest aspect I have, using the best resources I have. I'm investing in myself to the tiniest degree. And that's the brutal truth about the entrepreneur and self-improvement journey. This is why you need to start now. So you can one day achieve your dream life. So you can one day do whatever it is you want. So you can one day do, what is your why? I don't know your why, so I can't truly help you. But if you comment your why down below, I'm sure to you that I will respond with either 1 or 2 comments below. All right, D out. I want everybody to have a good day and probably tune into my live stream video updates today. I'll catch you.
To make the unknown known.
Start trying to have people look into your life. Start trying to have people look into what music you make. Start trying to have people look into what clothing you making. Start trying to have people look into that new designer designer brand that you just had come out. Like, whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to us being those people who whatever happened to us having dreams, man?